HEATSEEKER features the latest military hardware, not just in the air, but on land and sea as well. We've licensed some of the deadliest military fighters from Lockheed Martin and Boeing. In addition, there's a whole host of jet fighters from Sukhoi, as well as a killer range of MiGs. The range of licensed planes includes the F-15, the F-16, F-18, F-117A, F-35 Lightning II, F-22 Raptor, as well as some other surprises. Here's some of them in combat. We've taken great pains to ensure their modelling is technically accurate. Flaps and ailerons and other control surfaces, they all move in time with your control inputs. Expect to see air brakes pop up. The irises on engine ports react. Landing gear deploy, and of course bomb and weapon bays open time and time again to release ordnance. As you play through HEATSEEKER, you'll unlock new options to use new planes and new variants as well. Tweaked to exploit a different performance envelope, each variant has its own role in terms of being a weapons platform and its aerodynamics. We've taken those real-world planes, their roles and technical capabilities, and turned them into gameplay options for you to explore. You will get to deliver the best weapon packages available, and outperform enemy fighters time and time and time again. As HEATSEEKER is set in the near future, we've looked at trends in ship design and extrapolated those into the modelling and performance of naval assets. On one hand, ship design is changing radically as reduced radar signature becomes all important. Imagine a capital ship with a radar return of a fishing smack. Now that's incredibly valuable. Here's one. Less detail to catch radar waves. More oblique surfaces, all covered in ablative radar-absorbing materials. We've looked at vessel design from around the world and incorporated that into the models within the game. Catamarans make an appearance. The outriggers, they're superb at protecting vital components in the central hull, as well as providing a wider space for helicopters. On the other hand, a lot of former naval Soviet assets are being sold as is, then refitted with new weapon systems. So they look much like they did at the height of the Cold War, but rearmed, retooled, and now with much, much sharper teeth. Weaponry and its performance is modelled accurately as well. The chance of a missile getting a hit depends on its tracking system, the orientation of the target. For instance, a heat-seeking missile has a much greater chance of hitting if it can see the engine ports, as well as the missile's aerodynamic capabilities. Timing matters too. Fire too close and your missile won't have time to track the target. Fire too late and that enemy may deploy a chaff or flare package in time. Success in combat depends on timing, and only you will know when's right to fire. This DVD chapter is all about the weapons and blowing things up. HEATSEEKER's jam-packed with different weapon types and then variations on those types. We've got air-to-air missiles, HEATSEEKER's active and beam-riding missiles. Then there's unguided bombs, guided bombs, fuel air bombs with or without a parachute to retard their fall. There's cluster bombs, large and small, ground attack missiles, rocket pods. And then we take to the sea with not only cruise missiles but torpedoes as well. Let's have a quick look at an air-to-air missile. We're going to use an SRAM. It's heat-seeking. It'll track onto the enemy's engine ports, and success is almost guaranteed when you're firing at a rear-facing aspect. Here's how you fire. We've got a target selected, but it's off-screen. You see that red triangle? That one there? The enemy's that way. So follow the triangle, follow it around, follow it, and bring him into view, into the target acquisition cone. That's the centre of the screen to you and me. Closer you get to the centre, faster you'll get tone, and the quicker you'll be able to fire. And press the fire button, bang, we've got him. In the first mission, that sequence is played out time and time again, aided with on-screen prompts so you never miss a trick. The game trains you. It trains you to face the threats and challenges and win. MRAMs are the next step up. This baby is aware of up to 4 targets in the combat environment and can track 2 firing solutions simultaneously. Then there's ARAMs, beam riders. You've got to guide this one home all the way. Get a lock and ride that missile in. It packs a bigger punch, but you've got to keep the target in view constantly. LRAMs. They've got the longest range, biggest payload and best tracking tech. Oh, and 4 of them can be released simultaneously. It's the best way of evening up uneven odds. Lock on, release and see those odds drop out. you'll remember some of the ground assault weapons. Here's a recap. Unguided munitions, £1,000 bombs, £2,000 bombs, GPS guided bombs. You can fly those home by yourself if you want. Cluster bombs, big, really big. Fuel air bombs, with or without the parachute. Rocket pods, spray and pray weapons. Well, with their fire rate and warhead, you'll be doing the spraying and the target's doing the praying. There's another saying that precision bombing is 100% accurate. Ground troops say that. After all, that shell always hits the ground somewhere. In HEATSEEKER, you can watch your missiles and bombs all the way in. You can even guide them in. Maybe you'll be the one to break the myth. Surface assault weapons can come with guidance as well. GAMs, ground attack missiles, excellent for armour and other hardened targets. Skeeters, superb for removing tank parks and other densely packed armoured assets. There's cruise missiles. Get a lock, consider that target, be it bunker, armour or surface vessel, removed. Torpedoes, you want them rocket propelled? You got it. Become the threat to enemy shipping. And all these weapons? They're lovingly prepared for you, wrapped up in weapons packages with names like Armour Killer, Bunker Buster, Air Superiority 2, Shock and Awe, so it's really easy for you to choose the right loadout for the job. In HEATSEEKER, we strive to give you as many explosions as we can cram into a single minute. Expect to go from 0 to 60 kills in simply seconds. It's common to finish missions with triple-figure kill counts. You can destroy ships, planes, bunkers, ground assets, you name it, you can shoot at it. If you can get lock, you can destroy it. Well, that pretty much covers the weapons. Let's check out another chapter.